The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke's meltdown caught on camera. Katie threatens to leak scandal. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers hint that Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, may not back off anytime soon, so she could have more outbursts in her future. Brooke really is out of control, so could Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom, use her sister's scandalous behavior to her advantage? After the truth came out about Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel, leaving Forrester Creations for her new Logan line, Brooke was livid. It wasn't long until Brooke marched over to unload all her anger and accuse Katie of stealing Hope. That was Brooke's worst temper tantrum yet, since she went as far as breaking a TV screen and nearly got into a physical fight with her sister. If Hope hadn't come in when she did, Brooke and Katie probably would have had a full-blown B&B brawl. Katie tried to reason with Brooke and reconnect sisters, but Brooke refused to come around to her way of thinking. Despite all the Forresters' complaints, the Spencers aren't really doing anything wrong. Katie was perfectly entitled to use her own last name for her fashion house. Likewise, when Eric Forrester, John McCook, came to Katie after his forced retirement party and signed a contract to give her new designs, Katie was entitled to use them. Now Katie is free to give fired Forrester employee Dickie Sharp, Harrison Cohn, a fresh start and mistreated Hope a new beginning as well. It's also completely reasonable to start a jewelry line when you're running an up-and-coming fashion house, so the Forresters all seem like a bunch of bratty whiners. Katie is just trying to give Logan a chance to succeed. This seems like a situation where the public would be on Team Logan, especially if they witnessed Brooke's behavior for themselves. Brooke has been getting nasty behind closed doors, but what if her wild streak were to go public? It'd be interesting if one of Brooke's meltdowns eventually got caught on camera. Katie might even set a trap for Brooke if their feud gets bad enough and make sure she gets proof of Brooke spinning out. It could serve as blackmail material or maybe a sabotage plan. We could imagine Katie leaking footage of the Forrester Queen spiraling out of control and causing a major scandal for Forrester Creations in the process. Regardless, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Katie and Brooke aren't done going up against each other, so stay tuned for any stunning news that might result. CDL will have all the scorching Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news you need, so make us your top B&B source. The glamorous world of the Bold and the Beautiful has never been short on shocking betrayals, emotional confrontations, and family secrets. Yet the latest rumor circulating around Los Angeles could become one of the biggest scandals the Forrester and Logan families have faced in years. What begins as an emotional breakdown may quickly spiral into a public relations disaster capable of destroying reputations, relationships, and business empires alike. Imagine Brooke Logan, a woman who has survived decades of heartbreak, betrayal, and impossible choices, finally reaching her emotional limit. Now imagine that vulnerable moment being secretly recorded. Even worse, what if someone close to her had the power to expose every painful second to the world? That's exactly the explosive possibility fans are buzzing about. Could Brooke's private collapse become tomorrow's biggest headline? And why would Katie Logan even consider releasing such a devastating video? While nothing has been officially confirmed, the speculation alone has viewers questioning where family loyalty truly ends. Brooke reaches her breaking point. Brooke has spent years trying to hold her complicated life together. Between endless romantic turmoil, family conflicts, and constant battles over Forrester Creations, she's often been forced to put on a brave face. But even Brooke has limits. Recent events have piled extraordinary pressure onto her shoulders. Relationships have become increasingly strained, trust has been broken once again, and old wounds refuse to heal. Instead of finding peace, Brooke seems trapped in an endless cycle of emotional chaos. According to fan theories, all these pressures could eventually explode during a heated confrontation inside the Forrester mansion. Witnesses may expect Brooke to defend herself with confidence, but instead she completely unravels. Tears begin flowing. Her voice trembles. Years of hidden pain finally pour out. Instead of the confident Brooke everyone knows, viewers could see a woman overwhelmed by heartbreak, regret, and exhaustion. It's the kind of emotional scene that reminds everyone beneath Brooke's glamorous appearance as someone who's simply tired of fighting. A camera captures everything. The biggest twist isn't Brooke's emotional collapse. It's that someone records every second. Whether it's a forgotten security camera, a cell phone secretly left recording, or someone intentionally documenting the confrontation, the footage allegedly captures Brooke during her most vulnerable moment. Nothing remains private. Every emotional confession, every painful admission, every desperate tear, everything becomes evidence. The existence of such footage immediately raises dangerous questions. Who recorded it? Was it intentional? And perhaps most importantly, Who now controls the video? Katie makes a stunning discovery. Rumors suggest Katie Logan could unexpectedly become the person who discovers the recording. Initially, Katie may be horrified. She understands exactly how damaging the footage could become. Unlike strangers, Katie knows Brooke better than almost anyone. She's watched her sister survive impossible situations throughout the years. Seeing Brooke completely broken would likely leave Katie heartbroken herself. But sympathy only goes so far. If Brooke's emotional confession includes shocking secrets, Katie suddenly faces an impossible dilemma. Protect her sister, or reveal the truth, the secret hidden inside the video. The emotional breakdown alone would create headlines. But fans believe Brooke may reveal something much bigger while she's overwhelmed. Perhaps she admits manipulating a recent situation. Maybe she confesses lingering feelings for someone she shouldn't love. Or perhaps she reveals information capable of changing several relationships forever. When emotions take control, people often say things they never intended anyone else to hear. If Brooke unknowingly exposes long-buried secrets, the recording becomes far more valuable, and far more dangerous. Suddenly, this isn't merely about protecting Brooke's dignity. It's about protecting everyone connected to those secrets. Katie faces an impossible choice. Katie has always tried balancing honesty with compassion. She's fiercely loyal to her family but also believes people should accept responsibility for their actions. If Brooke's confession hurts innocent people, Katie may struggle to justify keeping the recording hidden. Her conscience becomes the battlefield. Keeping the secret protects Brooke. Releasing it could protect someone else from further deception. Neither option feels right. Friends may encourage Katie to destroy the footage immediately. Others may argue everyone deserves the truth regardless of the consequences. As pressure builds, Katie finds herself standing alone with a decision capable of changing countless lives. A threat that changes everything. Instead of immediately releasing the footage, Katie reportedly considers something even more dramatic. She threatens to expose it. The threat alone sends shockwaves through everyone involved. Brooke realizes her private breakdown may no longer remain private. Panic quickly replaces relief. Suddenly Brooke isn't just worried about what she said. She's terrified everyone else might hear it too. The emotional tension between the Logan sisters reaches extraordinary levels. Years of trust begin crumbling within moments. Brooke begs for mercy. For perhaps the first time in years, Brooke finds herself powerless. She can't erase the recording. She can't change what she said. She can't control Katie's next move. Instead, Brooke reportedly does something few expected. She begs. Not for forgiveness. Not for sympathy. Simply for privacy. She explains the breakdown happened during her lowest emotional moment. Those weren't carefully considered statements. They were the desperate words of someone overwhelmed by grief and confusion. Brooke insists nobody should be judged based on their darkest hour. Her plea leaves Katie emotionally shaken. Family loyalties begin cracking. Once other members of the Logan family learn about the recording, opinions become sharply divided. Some insist Brooke deserves compassion. Everyone experiences emotional breakdowns. Nobody should have their most painful moment turned into public entertainment. Others disagree. If Brooke admitted something that affects multiple lives, hiding the truth only creates bigger problems later. Suddenly family dinners become tense. Simple conversations become arguments. Old rivalries return. Long forgotten resentments resurface. The recording becomes more than evidence. It becomes a weapon. Ridge finds himself torn. No scandal involving Brooke remains complete without Ridge eventually becoming involved. If Ridge learns Katie possesses footage capable of humiliating Brooke, he immediately faces his own impossible choice. Stand beside Brooke, or demand complete honesty. If the recording includes admissions affecting their relationship, Ridge may question everything he believed. Years of trust could disappear overnight. Yet seeing Brooke emotionally shattered might also awaken his protective instincts once again. His heart and mind pull in opposite directions. The business fallout. Personal drama rarely stays personal in Los Angeles. Especially when powerful fashion families become involved. Should Brooke's emotional recording leak publicly, Forrester Creations could suffer significant embarrassment. Investors hate uncertainty. Business partners avoid controversy. Competitors eagerly exploit weakness. What begins as a private family conflict quickly transforms into a corporate nightmare. Executives scramble to contain public relations damage while rumors spread across social media. Every interview becomes uncomfortable. Every press conference becomes risky. The company suddenly fights two battles simultaneously, one inside the family and another in the public eye. Social media explodes. Imagine the footage appearing online. Within minutes, millions begin sharing clips. Some viewers sympathize with Brooke. Others criticize her. Internet debates erupt instantly. Hashtags trend worldwide. Reaction videos appear everywhere. Comment sections become battlegrounds. The internet rarely offers mercy during emotional scandals. Every facial expression becomes a meme. Every sentence gets analyzed repeatedly. Brooke's most vulnerable moment transforms into endless online discussion. Katie questions her own decision. As the consequences become increasingly real, Katie starts questioning herself. Was threatening Brooke the right move? Has she already crossed a line that cannot be undone? Sometimes merely possessing damaging information changes people. Katie may discover carrying such responsibility becomes emotionally exhausting. Even if she never releases the recording, knowing it exists changes every interaction with Brooke. Conversations become awkward. Silences become uncomfortable. Trust slowly disappears. Unexpected enemies appear. Whenever secrets emerge, unexpected players usually enter the game. Someone else may want the recording. Perhaps an ambitious rival sees opportunity. Maybe an old enemy hopes to destroy Brooke once and for all. Or someone inside Forrester realizes the footage could shift power dramatically. Suddenly Katie isn't the only person making difficult choices. Others begin hunting the video themselves. The situation becomes increasingly dangerous. Brooke fights back. Despite feeling cornered, Brooke has never remained a victim for long. Once she realizes her future depends on reclaiming control, she begins fighting back. She confronts Katie directly. She explains the full context behind every emotional statement. She challenges assumptions. Most importantly, she reminds everyone that pain often produces words people don't genuinely mean. Her determination surprises everyone. Instead of hiding, Brooke chooses honesty. Whether that's enough remains uncertain. Could the video be destroyed? One possible ending remains surprisingly simple. Katie deletes the recording. No leaks. No scandal. No public humiliation. Only two sisters choosing family over revenge. It would certainly spare Brooke enormous embarrassment. However, soap operas rarely choose the simplest path. Even if Katie deletes her copy, what if another version already exists? Someone else may have downloaded it, copied it, or secretly backed it up. Destroying one file may not end the danger. The emotional aftermath. Regardless of whether the video becomes public, the emotional damage has already begun. Brooke knows someone witnessed her weakest moment. Katie knows secrets she can never completely forget. Their relationship changes forever. Healing will require honesty, forgiveness, and time. Whether all three remain possible is another question entirely. A story built on emotion. What makes this rumored storyline especially compelling isn't simply the possibility of scandal. It's the emotional complexity underneath. Every character believes they're making the right choice. Brooke wants compassion. Katie wants honesty. Ridge wants trust. Everyone's motivations feel understandable. That's what creates genuine drama. There are no obvious heroes. No obvious villains. Only flawed people making impossible decisions under extraordinary pressure. Final thoughts. If these rumors become reality, viewers could witness one of the most emotionally charged storylines in recent The Bold and the Beautiful history. A single recording has the potential to fracture families, destroy trust, threaten business empires, and force every major character to choose between loyalty and truth. Whether Katie ultimately leaks the footage or decides to protect her sister, the damage may already be irreversible. Brooke's emotional breakdown serves as a reminder that even the strongest people have moments of vulnerability, and in an age where every moment can be captured on camera, those private struggles can become dangerously public. For now, fans can only speculate about what happens next. Will compassion triumph over revenge? Will family bonds survive another devastating test? Or will one leaked video ignite a scandal that changes the lives of the Logan and Forrester families forever? Only future episodes will reveal whether Brooke's darkest moment remains a secret, or becomes the explosive revelation that no one saw coming.